Alright, this is an interview with Monsters for the www.thehivepa.com. And first off, can you introduce yourself and what you play in the band?
Frankie Pieri. I do vocals for Monsters.
And then where did the name Monsters come from?
The name Monsters was back when the band started. We were just like throwing around a bunch of ideas, and Monsters really didn't have like the name didn't have like an origin really. Like it kind of just was. We were throwing around ideas, and a kid we had playing drums for us at the time, he was just like, "How about Monsters?" And we kind of I think it fits like for the style of music we play, and like kind of like it sounds a little bit heavy. You know what I mean? So we were stoked on it. Like we think the whole like one word name. You know what I mean? It's real standout. So it didn't really. There's no like crazy story.
What are some of your musical influences as a band? What are you into? Like, what do you listen to?
We're into everything. We listen to, me personally, biggest influence for me is like, Slipknot, Limp Bizkit, a lot of bands that are out today, amazing bands, you know what I mean? Like, influenced by basically, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know what I mean? We like a lot of new metal, like a lot of current hardcore, everything. But yeah, me personally, I think I take most of my like vocal influences from older bands, like Corey Taylor from Slipknot and stuff. So. Yeah, one of my favorite bands.
How do you prepare for a show? Any rituals that you guys do?
We all stretch. We are big into stretching before we get on stage, just because if you don't stretch, you're screwed for when you get off stage. Like your body is beat. So we, toe touches, lunges, everything. We stretch as much as we can. I like to drink like a warm bottle of water, kind of warm up my voice. You know what I mean? Kind of just hang out like backstage before we play, get a little pumped up. Yeah, I try and drink as much caffeine as before we play, so I'm super energized. But
okay. If you guys could play a show with any band, who would it be and why?
That's a good one. Probably Slipknot. Probably, as crazy as that sounds, probably Slipknot, just because that's such a huge influence on our music, and in my opinion, one of the heaviest bands of all time. So, like, being in the heavy genre of music, you always want to play with the Titans. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if that'll happen ever.
Yeah.
It's a nice little
thing.
They
get a fill and bass player.
Yeah, right.
What is it like to be on False Prophet? Frankie from Amir's
Great. It's awesome. We've been working with Frank for almost maybe 2 years now, and he's treated us amazing. Like we couldn't ask for anything better. The label's going great. Our CD's out, it's in stores, it's online, everything that we could ever want from a label, Frank's provided. So big shout out to him, and it's been great. Like it's what we've wanted. It's a newer label, but it's really cool for us to grow with the label. You know what I mean? Because then you counteract like both.
And also, it seems like he can really focus on you guys to give you guys the attention to grow and everything.
Yeah, being on a new label and being the only band signed to it right now, it's really cool because like you said, it's a lot of attention on us, and what we need gets taken care of. It's been great.
What is your favorite part of touring, and any crazy stories?
The favorite part of touring, probably just being able to see the country, being able to see kids. Like we have a very, very intense love for our fans. Like any kid, even if there's 4 kids at the show, whatever, any kid there seeing us, we owe it to them. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just cool seeing different areas, how different kids react to different songs and stuff like that. And I think me personally, it's just being able to travel the country doing something I love. You know what I mean? And seeing kids enjoy the music that we're producing. You know what I mean? So it's really cool. Just being able to see it all, I guess.
Any crazy story you want to share?
We are a boring band. Like a lot of bands, have crazy stories, but we're the band that's like, we sleep at your house. Like we just really want to go to bed. Like we're very like, I don't know why that is. Like it's not like we don't like have a good time. Like, we have a blast on tour, but it's like, for some reason, we're just very laid back. I mean, I'm trying to think of like something crazy. I mean, I don't know, like nothing. I guess that would be worth telling. Like, I feel like if I told something, it would just be like, just so like, just bland. You know?
What is your favorite song off the new self-titled album, and like to play that you as your favorite?
Definitely Freelance Terror. I think it's that track captures what we're trying to sound like. You know, the sound we're creating on the new album. Me vocally, I love it. It's very fast. It's a lot of vocals, and it's like a challenge. You know what I mean? So it's always real fun to execute live, and like just I like the way that came out. It was like the first single we released, and that's probably the song that I do most. I mean, I love the whole album. Like I dig every track. So, but if I was to pick a favorite, I'd probably this too.
Any plans for 2011?
We are on tour right now on the In 3D tour. To Shai Hulud, Close Your Eyes, I'm a Breather, Counterparts. Amazing tour package. It's an honor to be on tour with a lot of these bands. Like Shai Hulud's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So it's great. This tour takes us up to the Road to Metal Fest tour. I don't know if that's announced yet, so
It actually is.
Okay.
Alan Norwood DP's at least announced it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's us, Legend, Lionheart, The Great Commission, and I believe a band called The Greenery. So that's what we go up to next, and then we are beyond privileged again to play New England Metal Fest, second year in a row. So it's exciting, and we have a great day. Like, Stick to Your Guns is on the day with us. You know, amazing fucking band. So it's cool. And then that's what we got planned right now. There'll be more stuff announced that I can't announce yet.
What has been a favorite band that you've shared the stage with so far?
We love pretty much. I mean, every tour we've been on, we've had great times. Everyone's gotten along wonderful. Personal band that we like touring with. I mean, our good best friends from back home is Oceano. We're from like 10 minutes apart from them, so like touring with them is just a blast because it's, you know, it's not very often you get to take your whole friend group on tour. You know what I mean? So like kids we've grown up with. And that's probably one of my favorite. But like I said, every band we go out with, we end up being best friends with. So it's like it's a win-win, you know.
Okay, and then lastly, Sheets or Wawa?
Sheets or Wawa? Definitely Sheets for me. Because I was actually introduced by our friends in Legend. They introduced us to the Gobbler. You know what that is? It's like turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, and that's it. Oh, and stuffing, but it's on like a sub. So like it's like you eat a whole Thanksgiving dinner in a sub. And like they introduced us to that, and it was like. My life has changed. So definitely Sheets. There's supposedly a Super Sheets.
Yeah, it's actually like the mother Sheets.
Yeah, like the mecca of all Sheets. So we're definitely, as soon as the show's over, we're gonna go there. I don't know if they still offer the Gobbler. It's not November anymore, but hopefully.
Anything in closing you'd like to say?
You know, I think just thank you to everyone. You know, thank you to every kid who bought our new album, every kid who's coming out to these shows, every kid. We just owe it all the kids, basically. As much as every band probably says that, but we really do, and it's amazing. And people like you guys interviewing us, so keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Thank you, man.
Good stuff, dude.